Hi, it's Jeanette. Today, let's walk together in Arundel, in England. Arundel. So, Arundel has a wonderful castle that did the garden walk of the castle gardens yesterday. I will edit them together with this walk today because today we're walking into the village of Arundel. And it's daytime, middle of the day, lunchtime on a Thursday. So busy. There's lots of antique shops in town here, a few galleries, but it's not the weekend. Here's the center of town. This is Arundel. I will walk up one street and down the other to show you the village. No, it's a town. Sorry. I keep calling it a village, but I don't want to upset them. Antiques, vintage, collectibles, Market Cross. Oops. Once again, I have to pay a little bit of attention to where I'm walking. They will have a tour of the town a couple times a day. I think the Swan looks very pretty. It's way down there in the middle. Several restaurants, tea room, Cockbun's Tea Room, the Red Lion. We may do our lunch there. Here's a cross. I believe it's a memorial for World War One. I love bunting across the town. I'm hoping we can do that in my own town. So here I'm still in the center, but I will go up one side and down the other for our little 20-minute walk. I think if I go up, and it is uphill, you can see there's a second gate to the castle. However, it's not an official one. It's where staff goes in and whatnot. And it's a windy day again. I'm protecting this microphone from that. So yesterday we took a walk through the castle and the gardens. They use the castle name, sitting room, the castle room. Hi. Lots of little places tucked back in that you might not even realize we're here. So this is just off the main street. Courtyard and secret garden, meals, events, bedrooms, an inn that you can stay. And that's all just tucked back in behind this one facade. So lovely to know you can do it. Oh, that's a bedroom. Snug bar and reception. Here's the reception and dining for this place at the Norfolk Arms Hotel. Nice. And it's not street front. So, meanwhile, the Norfolk Tap. Morning. Lovely. We are on the high street. So, like every high street around England, it's the main shopping district. And we'll do that side so I'm not turning your head constantly. And I can hold it above some of these cars that are parked all along the street. Pardon? Sorry. And as it happens on this side is a big castle wall at a certain point. So, not as fun to walk along. Actually, fairly steep here. So, here's a little sign towards the cathedral. They have their own cathedral, which would mean to me they must have a bishop because it becomes a cathedral when there's a bishop, I think. Okay, down the other way. And then I'll jump off a side street too. There are more up ahead. And just up there at the corner of the castle wall, you can turn there and also get straight to the cathedral. But, so on this way down, rather than show you the close-up, I'll show you what we just walked past. I do love old maps. It's a shop with some old maps. And also paintings and prints. And etchings and engravings.
The maps are in drawers at the back. You can't
put them in the window because the sun faces them. Right, makes sense. Thanks. He says the sun fades the maps, so they don't put them in the window. That's fun. Digby, fine English. Tasting room, cellar door. Fizz by the glass. Oh, there, yeah. And it was raining all morning, so it's probably less busy than it might be if the weather were a little nicer. Early June. Hiya.
Hello.
Tarrant Street. We'll turn off High Street and pop over to Tarrant Street. Bruce is around here somewhere. He's killing time while I walk. If we come across him, I'll put him on. Bruce is actually more used to being on regular television than a little YouTube channel. This is a lovely little area. Two peas in a pod. And I do love so many of the old buildings in England, and they're kept up and reused multitude times over, hopefully with some success for shoppers. Plenty of places for sale though, but no different than the US. The old Printworks has been made into a shopping arcade. That's fun. Paper shop, framing shop. It's nice, they're all contained together. Nails, wrapping paper, prints, women's wear up to size 26. Retrosque. Hello. It's lovely. How pretty is this? So they're selling resale, it looks like. Here's a wooden rustic creations. Love all the little twinkle lights and the bunting of the British flag. Nice items, really lovely pieces. Is it all filled? Posters, books, records, vinyl, vintage vinyl, CDs, a marketing agency, a bakery that may not be a bakery right now. And I think we passed that door too, but I'll walk back. Vinyl and CDs bought and sold. Look at the little details. Just everything still looking good. So this Earl of Arundel is in charge by heritage of the events such as King Charles's coronation and Queen Elizabeth's funeral. And his son, for instance, was one of the pages that helped in the coronation with the robes, the young boys that are standing around moving the capes and whatnot. Dinky Donkey Delights. That's cute. Parker's Atelier. Oh gosh. A milliner. Oh, they're so lovely. And I do have one fascinator, but these are great looking hats. Nice. And hats aren't worn quite as regularly here as they were. It says it's the Castle Mews. Fanny Adams, lots of shops along in here. Very pretty. Really pretty. Parsons Table is a little cafe. And hello. Let's go across the way. See what this chapel is. Nineveh Chapel. Maybe some shopping in here too. Historic home of over 20 independent shops and traders. Okay. 363 days a year. Flowers look gorgeous. And we go. Like an antique mall. Prince coins. Dionysus jewelry. All kinds of things. There's more upstairs. Affordable artwork and cards. Nice, simple, elegant. So there's shopping. There's really quite a bit, but it's tucked away. Nice things. Cute dresses. Darling dresses, really. Scarves. Anyone who actually knows me knows I love a scarf. These are all handmade. Good looking dog pillows. Carol, there's one for you. Oh, the chairs are good looking. Love the upholstery. Sally Ince. Great looking. Great, great, great. Well, I'll take a walk upstairs. Hello, how are you? Well done. That's really all it takes. No, I'm doing a video walk for a YouTube channel that I have started.
Hooray.
YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So it's just video walks. I do 20-minute walks in the US or in England or in Italy.
Right.
And so where I came upon yesterday, I walked through the castle and the gardens, and I did videos of the gardens. And today I'm just walking about your town, which is lovely, but all of this was hidden, so I'm glad I walked.
Well, this was a church until 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
1830s.
Would you be willing to tell that on video?
Yeah.
This
was a church until 40 years ago. That's about 1980. And it was converted into an antique centre. The stairs were put in and the gallery was put in.
Oh,
Before
sure,
it was just
sure.
a gallery for the choir. And
Okay.
it's been an antique centre since about then. I've been here 20 years.
Wow.
I specialise in radios, gramophones, records, cameras and toys,
Wow.
vintage music of all kinds, and we do restoration, repairs of equipment like turntables, decks,
Oh.
amps, valve radios, or tube radios in the States.
Okay, sure. Yes, that's much more familiar to me. I would
Yeah.
not have recognized the
Like
other
that.
term. Oh yeah, look at that. It's beautiful.
That's 40s, that's 50s.
Okay. Well, thanks. That's great. And you like it in the location? It seems nice.
Yes, I would like a few more customers to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in like you.
Well, rain. It was raining today.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yesterday seemed busier, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, have a good trip.
Well, thanks for the moment.
You're welcome.
I'm Jeanette. What's your name?
Quentin Cox, Decographic.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
someone will come visit who watches my YouTube
Thank
channel.
you.
Cheers. Very nice. Hi. So what is lovely is that people have gotten comfortable with seeing a camera around somewhere and not too concerned about it, but he was lovely, wasn't he? Wish I had something to buy, but I don't think so offhand. So that was Nineveh Chapel, Independent Shops and Traders. And he's right. It's not very busy right now, but isn't that the situation everywhere? So at home, I feel like brick and mortar stores might be finished, but there's some chance, hello, that in other places they might still work. So we're getting off where nobody goes, really, if they're visiting the town. So I will turn around in just a minute. Welcome to the Eagle. Served here. Real ales, hot drinks. So these little sort of gallerias, even made out of a chapel. It's really clever. Picture restoration studio. Oh, and this building's for sale. It's a big one. I'll take a look at this and then head back out to the high street. Lovely things. I'm not in a position to do old things particularly. It's a nice place up there. Bay Tree House, number 16. That one was the Eagle, but here it is from the other side, quite pretty. I'll stay on the outside of the Victoria because these big trucks, lorries in England English. That's where we were just walking, and we're coming up upon the chapel here. And I should be up on the sidewalk, I suppose. But streets are very narrow all the time when we're driving around. So there's Nineveh Chapel from across the street. All the time when we're driving, and Bruce is perfectly comfortable driving on the other side, from the other side. Every single time, without question, I start to walk into what here is the driver's side, and he goes, "Oh, you're going to drive?" Oh, right, no. Passenger. And takes me some getting used to. He is fairly comfortable with it because since he was 19, Bruce lived over in the States, but he comes home to visit family regularly. The donkeys are back. Cute. This is Dinky Donkey Delights. This darling. At least the dog loves me. Framing workshop. quite unlike any other shopping center. That was true. That's the one we went in, the old Printworks. The old, never mind the cake. It's a cafe. That's cute. Waffles and pancakes, the old Printworks. That's the other door that we did not come out. So we're just about up to, we're at 20 minutes and 33 seconds. So I will take us to High Street and then be finished. Lily's chocolate box. Sorry, I just had to take a look because it looks so cute. Good? Is it good? All right, I'll have to come back in a bit. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I'll have a bite to eat for lunch. Hello, beautiful. May I? Who's this? What's her name? Robbie. Hello, Robbie. My daughter gets upset if I see a cute dog and I don't show her. So thanks. Clubhouse. Okay, we're just about done. The Norfolk Arms. So that was where I first walked through, and you saw the hidden garden and those other pieces. We're back at Mott and Bailey Cafe, back to the center of the High Street. And I would guess Bruce is around here. Yeah, there he is, by the Market Cross. And maybe we'll stop in. I don't know. We had breakfast pretty late, so I'm not sure if he's hungry already, but we'll see. And a tea room. I might like to stop for tea. I'll see what he wants. Steakist. The Steakist Char Grill. So I recommend a visit to Arundel. It may win the Garden of the Year, frankly. They're having a vote, and it's on a short list to win Garden of the Year. And I voted for it online. And so I'm not sure when the voting finishes, but I'll let you know if it wins. Cheers. Okay, LG's Cafe. Everything in the window looks gorgeous. All the sweets. Now, hi, are you LG? Is your name LG? Okay. Wow. Bruce, we need to buy something to go to take back to Rob and Laura. Rob and Roz. Well, you can choose while I'm doing this. Oh, there's the lid. All George Michael. Fun. Super duper. Okay, so if we're taking some things back for his sister, do you have recommendations?
You know, this is my grandparents' recipe and they're fresh and it's not really controlled consistently.
There we go then.
2
4. Original art. Hi, lovely.